Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to go over exactly how to create a course in Kajabi from scratch. And so here you can see that we are in my Kajabi backend. And so I'm gonna go to products because a course is a product. I'm gonna add a new product. And then there's multiple different templates that are available for you, but I just want to start completely from scratch and then be able to design it how I want. So I'm gonna start from scratch, and then it's gonna ask me to name my course. And so my course is named the Scientific Dissertation Academy. I'm going to save it. And it's going to take a minute while it's building out the product. It doesn't take as long as a lot of the pre-filled templates. So now you basically just have your product outline, and this is how you're going to build it up from scratch. So my first category, in my course, I have 4 main steps, and so those are going to be my top categories. So my first category is check your mindset. So I'll save that. And then I can go back to the main area. And now I want to add a category. And so to do that, you want to hit the plus sign right next to the product outline. And you can say create category. And then my second step is make a plan. So now I have the basic outline for my course. I have the 4 different modules that I'll be working with. And so under each of these modules, you have the option to add a subcategory or to add a new post. And all of your posts are going to be your lessons. So they can be videos or downloadables or anything like that. And so my first post, I'm going to click on it. So whenever it makes your product from you for scratch under your first module, it'll give you an automatic first post. And so I'm going to add in the video that I want to select. And so this can just be a drag and drop. So I have all of my things in here. And then I'm going to add in my video. So whenever you're working in Kajabi, all of your videos are actually getting uploaded into Kajabi. It is your video hosting software as well. And so it'll take a few minutes for your videos to upload into Kajabi. So I'm just waiting for it to upload, and then it'll get queued for processing after it uploads. So now the upload's complete, and you can see it now says uploading, but now I can do other things within the window to be able to access it. And so I want to title my post. So now I want to be able to add all of my downloadables, and so I can click this add downloads button. The one thing that is important to remember is that it's only going to download one thing at a time. So if you add in multiples, it's only going to download the first one. So in my case, I have 3 different things that they will be able to download. They can download the PDF of the slides, they can download an audio version of the video, and then they can also download a worksheet. And so I'm going to first add in my audio, and then I can add in the PDF of the slides. And then finally, I'm going to add in the worksheet for them. So now once these are all in, these are all given the names of the files I have. But if I want to make them to where they have their own names for the students, I can click on them, save your changes first, and then you can click on them. And this is where you can change the names. Okay, so now I've changed all of the names, so all they're going to see under this video is the PDF slides, the audio file, or the worksheet. And so now this is basically complete. Down here you have the option to enable comments or hide comments. And so in my case, I want to enable comments so that if they have questions, they can write a comment and then I can respond to them under the video. And then the final thing you want to check is that it is going to actually be published. You don't want to have it in draft form if you want your students to be able to see it. This poster image was automatically uploaded. It's the first image of my presentation, but if you want a different image to be shown, you can actually use the different slides in your presentation, and you can click this. So if I go to this slide, I can click that and it will update it here. You can see now it has that slide, but I do want it to be the first image of my presentation, so I'm going to change it back to the original. And so you have that there. You can also upload your own if you wanted to have a specific design for each one. You can upload your own there as well. And then you can write in a description if you want to be able to describe what they're going to be learning in this lesson. And so then I'm going to save everything. And now if I go to preview, you can see that here's the lesson and here are these 3 files that they can now download. And right now I have no description under it, but I do have the comment section enabled. So now, if you are someone who is going to be uploading multiple different lessons, you may not want to go through and upload each video file one by one. So what you can do instead is you can upload multiple videos, and you can drag and drop. So in this case, you can drag and drop all of the videos you have, and then you'll hit upload, and this will upload all of your files. Once all of the files are uploaded, they're going to appear as a new category. And so in this case, I have all of my files that I've uploaded, and here's all of the different videos that are going to be a part of my course. So now what I can do is go in and correct each of these. So right now all of these titles are based on the title of the video I have. And so I can go through each one of these and then make it like I did the first one. So we can go through this so you can see that the video is going to show up here. Right now this is a draft, so I'm going to go ahead and check it to being published. This is the poster, which is the first slide of my presentation. I'm going to change my the post name, and basically I'm just removing the corrected and I'm fixing the capitalization. In this case, I don't want the category to be this upload. I'm going to end up deleting that category. And so instead, this particular video goes under Write Your Dissertation. And then I can add my downloads. Okay, so now I have all of my downloads added in and they will show up here. And I'm going to save this. And so now you can see that under Write Your Dissertation, I now have this dissertation abstract that is there. And so that is essentially how you can upload all of them at once and then move them in between. And so I am going to work on getting all of mine uploaded and formatted correctly, and then I will come back and show you how to do some more customization things with it. Okay, so while I was going through this, I did want to show you guys how to do one thing, which is making a subcategory. So in my case, 2 of my main categories have subcategories. So in my Write My Dissertation, I need to add the subcategory Research Chapters. So that's going to come in as a subcategory. And then in Defend Your Dissertation, I'm going to add the subcategory Creating Your Slides. And so now these 2 are in as subcategories. So now when I'm adding, or when I'm formatting and adding everything to all of my videos that are still in my upload, I can now add it to that category. But you can't add the category when you're inside the video. You need to add to the subcategory, if that makes sense. You have to have the subcategory first, and then you can add it in afterwards. So I'm going to keep going through the rest of all of my things that I need to add into those 2 subcategories. Now I've added, or I've reformatted all of the different lessons for my course. And now I'm left with this upload category, and I don't want that category anymore because I've already moved all the videos out of it. So I can click the category, and at the bottom here you can see I can delete the category. And it's going to make sure that I'm sure I want to delete it. I'm going to hit delete category again. And so now I just have my 4 different major categories with 2 of them having these subcategories you can see here. And so now what I want to do is to reorder everything. So in this case, my first category, it did actually go in the order I wanted it to. In my second category, I do want to reorder it. So whenever you hover over this, you'll see these two lines, and you can pick it and move it to where you want. So that is the correct order I want for that. So with your subcategories, it will put it at the bottom of that category to keep it all together. You won't be able to move it up in between the other post. It'll keep it separate. If you are trying to move it, or if you mess up and you accidentally move it out of the main category, it's a really easy fix. Just click on it, and then in the category details, it'll say parent category, and here you can just put it back under its correct parent category. So now it's back under its parent category, and if I want to rearrange the things in it, I can again just move it around within it. So now that's completely rearranged, and there we go. Now I have all of my entire course arranged exactly the way that I would want it. And so we can look at a preview of what this looks like. And so you can see here, this is the preview of the course. And then it has all of my different headings, and then these are subcategories. And so in this case, you can see that there's only 2 of my categories here. And this is one thing you want to remember to do, is you need to go and change these to published. So if you click on the check mark, you will change it to published. So you want everything to be published if you're going to release it all at once. If you want to drip it out over time, you can click this drip option, and then you can put in the number of days that you want it to come out after they've bought the product. So if I put in 10 days after they bought the product, then it would show up on their site as published 10 days later. So I'm going to cancel that for now. So now if I refresh this, now you can see I have all of mine. So here's the check your mindset, make a plan, write your dissertation, and then here's the subcategory, and then defend your dissertation, and here's the subcategory of creating your slides. But now you can see that right now there's no customization. There's no logo here. This still has the generic instructor information there. And so I want to go back and change all of that. So to change that, I can go to customize. So if you want to change your theme of your course, it's best to do it once you already have all of your course information in there, so you can quickly see what it's going to look like. So you can hit pick a theme, and then there's all of these themes that are going to be options to you as you're going through, that you can make it look like as you're going through your course. And so for right now, I'm just going to stick with the Premier theme, which is going to be the middle one there. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go to Customize. So you can see here is what my product looks like. And you can see that the name is here with Start Course. So if I want to change what the image is behind my name of my course, I can go to the hero, and then I can upload a new background image. And so in this case, I just made a really quick image in Canva, and then you can see that that's now in the back there. You can also change the text image, so I can change it to black or white using this text image here. And then if you want an overlay color, so in my case, if I wanted to make this white, but I want to make it transparent, I can come over here, click the white, and then I can make it more transparent so you can actually see the back. And then I'm going to change my text color to black. And now you can see that it has a nice look at the top here. And then you can always also edit the Start Course button. So here's what you can edit once at different stages. So if they haven't started the course, it'll stay Start Course. If they've already started, it'll say resume course, and then if they've completed it, it'll say start over. You can also change the color of the button, and so you can make it more of a deeper blue in my case, and then you have the text in there that you can also change using this here. You can change that text. You can also make it fold width or just the shorter auto width. And so I can save that. And so now if I want to change this instructor panel over here, I'll go to the product sidebar, and so there's the course product. And in the instructor panel, you can actually just delete this panel if you don't want anything over there, or you can add in a headshot image and some information about you. So I'm gonna add in a little bit of information about me, and then I'm gonna add in the headshot that I use for everything on this brand of mine. So this is the headshot that I use. And then it'll always ask you to crop it. So in this case, I don't want all of this blank space. So I can just crop it within Kajabi. So it's gonna upload it and process. And then you'll see it appears over here. And then in here, you can change your bio. So I'm just gonna say, okay, so I just wrote in a little bit of a bio. The next thing I can do is edit what it's going to look like once they're inside of the course. So to do that, I can click post on this drop-down menu here, and it's going to bring up an example post page. So in this case, it's bringing up this page. And so I can see my downloads are available here. The instructor section, again, is here, the comments, and then the name of the post and the category it's in. So in this case, I don't want my instructor details to be on the post page, so I can click on the instructor and I can just delete this block. And so this is now going to delete it on every single post page, and I'm going to save that. And then you can change what the header looks like if you want to do that there. The post player, in this case, you can kind of change a couple of the things about this, whether you hit next or back. I'm going to leave that for now. The post comments, you can change what the buttons will say, which I'm also going to leave for now. So the main thing I want to change is that sidebar where it says the instructor. I don't want it to have that sidebar. I just want it to be clean and look like this does right now. And so I'm going to save everything in that and go back to products. So now I've changed how my product will look. So you can see here all of my things have been updated, and then you can also see how it will look like on the mobile version. If you want to add in a welcome message so that once they get into your product, they will be able to see a video right away that'll tell them about the course. This is available in this welcome body right here. And so you can choose to show the welcome body. You can see that there, and then you can add in the video that you want to show to welcome them to the course. And you can add that in right here, or you can add an image. And then you can also add in text under it. And you can do that by hitting add content and then hitting text. And now it'll show that text as well under it if you want to give them a little bit of a message on how to get started in the course. So right now, if you look at my library, there is no thumbnail for my Scientific Dissertation Academy. So I want to make sure I can add that in. So the way I will do that is go back into my product and then edit details. And down here you have the product thumbnail. And so I want to select the file for my Scientific Dissertation Academy and then save. And then I'm going to save that. So now when I re-upload this, it now has that thumbnail there. So then I can go and view my product, and you can see this is now the product that I've made.